fun. That shit ain't over. Which goes to show that we're all here now. But I've never played this place where they put out seats and candles.
Yeah, really.
If you're burning incense. And this is very groovy. This is really cool. San Francisco, baby. You can't see me?
No.
It might be because I've asked the gentleman to turn the lights off. I like just enough light where we can sort of see each other a little bit. You know, we don't, things don't, yeah. Too much. Too much too soon. Let's see how things go. Let's take our time tonight. I've learned in my 36 years, don't rush it. Nobody needs that. Oh, God. Am I gonna actually play any music tonight? I don't know. So, thanks to Nikki for playing an incredible set tonight. She mentioned, Nikki and I, we don't really go back too far with one another. I've known who she is for a long time, and we just met this evening. Yet she's been staying in my house in Nashville for a while, and I thought to myself, it's peculiar because I've had not many, but at least a handful, incredibly beautiful, talented, female people stay in my home when I'm not there, and that seems to keep the relationship going strong. So I feel like she and I are off to a great start. Truly, it was a pleasure to hear her tonight, and thanks, Nikki, for playing.
Yeah! Pink House Sessions. Scorner.
Yeah. All right. So November 9th is the day my brother was born. His birthday is November 9th. And it was also a crazy day.
Yep.
A peculiar day. And you don't need a guy in a red shirt and a hat to tell you we're living in peculiar times. It doesn't really matter what you make of it or what your perspective is, I don't think. It's just crazy shit. And this particular November 9th was a day that a lot of people that play music wrote a song, because I think we didn't really know what else to do, and this is what came out of me that day.
Sure.
This is gonna be fun.
Guys, whoever's on, share it.
I would have arranged multicolored candles, Brian, personally. We could work on it for the next time. It's just the little things. All right. Enough of that. I'm gonna have some water, and then we'll get going.
I need somebody to share.
I like it. It's all really cool. And as much as I do appreciate and enjoy the intimate, seated vibe, I do want to encourage you, and I'm being as serious as I know how to be. If any of y'all feel like getting up at any point tonight, if any of y'all feel like singing and dancing, shouting, getting your freak on, please don't hold back, because it ain't what you paid your money for, and it ain't why I travel all around.
This is a great song.
In truth, that's what all the songs are about. Love is the key, and under the stars, I lit a flame to dance in the dark. You could break my bones, you could break my heart, but you'll never. Love is the ocean, we are the fish. Love's the surgeon, and we are the stitch. I've been wounded, but I promise you this, you will never break me. Yeah. Across, the angels are weeping, their tears are for us. The loss of our kindness, it comes at a cost. Let's fall in love with our telephones off. Love's my president, my lord, and my boss, and never break me. Yeah. Love is my president, my lord, and my boss, and you'll never break me. Thank you. Starting to smell like California here. So when I was, well, I should like to tell you all that, well, Nikki's been hanging out in Nashville, I've been hanging out in California, and been quite enjoying it. My friends and I just recorded a record in Stinson Beach, not too far from here, and it was an incredible experience, and I'd like to play y'all some of those songs tonight. Not sure which ones are gonna get on this thing, not sure when this thing's gonna be listenable, but I'm excited for it. When I was a kid growing up in Pennsylvania, really? Was it the kid part or the Pennsylvania part that was exciting?
That's a good one.
It's one lane!
How do you know the lane?
I lived on your street.
You lived on my street? Who are you? What's the last name?
Latronica. I lived with the Kearneys.
No shit. Wow. Thanks for coming. I would have put you on the guest list, I don't know. So yeah, me and my buddy over there. I can't speak for your experience, and it certainly is no diss on Pennsylvania or Edgewood Lane or where we're from. But I spent a lot of time looking forward to getting older and doing what I'm doing now. And I guess the two things I wanted to do the most as a kid was to be older and to play music. And so I'm grateful for time, though it doesn't exist the way I was taught. I'm quite positive of that. It has enabled me to get older and to do this shit. So thanks, time. But when I was a kid, did you go to Neshaminy?
Yeah.
Fucking place, man.
That's why I'm here.
Good move, buddy. Good move. That's why I'm here too. But yeah, when I would sit there, I would just fantasize. I would write in my little composition book. I would draw pictures of dinosaurs playing flaming guitars with exploding Marshall stacks. I have never played through a Marshall stack yet, but there's still time. But I would just fantasize about getting older and getting out of there. And one of the real sweet things in my childhood that I had to look forward to is that every other weekend, my grandma May and my grandpa Jack would drive. Though my mother tells me I tell the story wrong, I think she's got it wrong. It doesn't really matter. I'm pretty positive it was this big maroon, maybe you remember, I don't know if you ever saw it in my mom's place, but this big maroon station wagon. They would drive 2 hours down from Longport, New Jersey. Now, Longport, New Jersey's about 2 towns, perhaps 3, but it really doesn't matter. We don't need to argue about that. From Atlantic City, and they would drive this station wagon. They would pick my brother John and I up, and they would greet us with Wawa hoagies and tasty cakes. And I knew that I was going to hear a lot of show tunes, which I still enjoy to this day. And that was Grandma May's favorite. She loved Michael Feinstein, Bette Midler, Barbra Streisand, you know. you could hear the influence of my own music. It's in there if you really listen. If you really smoke that weed and listen, you'll hear it. They may get strong enough now, you'll hear it. From what I hear. It doesn't do for me what it does for you. I don't know. Shit makes me crazier than that. Anyway. I'm losing track. Thank you. And I invite you at any point throughout this show to please help me along. I think we're about on song 2, which is pretty remarkable. Yeah, I would look forward to that because, yeah, what? Johnny, yeah. Drowning. Come on, man, let me tell a story. Is the shit getting that boring? Call for requests already? I'll wrap it up in a pretty little bow. All I want to say about it is that I love those guys. I love May and Jack. I love Ruth and Sid. Those are my grandparents. I'm a lucky man to have had such mighty, remarkable old people in my life. And May and Jack, they would pick my brother and I up. I talked about the Wawa hoagies, about the tasty cakes. Did I tell you about the sweet smell of Benson and Hedges 120s being chain smoked, combined with sunflower perfume, which was my grandmother's favorite perfume. And the two of those things together in that maroon station wagon smelled like freedom somehow. And Grandpa Jack, who was a jazz drummer before he went off to war, he was a jazz drummer in the war, and he was going to come to San Francisco when he got back. But Grandma May was waiting for him in Philadelphia. And she must have been some kind of badass lady, because Jack always really supported me in my quest and my passion for music, because he used to say, that's what I wanted to do. But I came back, and May kissed me, and that shit was done. And Grandpa Jack, when it was his turn, he would play the jazz station. He loved swing jazz, and he would play jazz beats on the station wagon in ways that I've never seen a man play a steering wheel while driving, which I'm sure was fairly dangerous, but he always got us down the shore. And they loved it. Grandpa loved to play craps. Grandma loved to play video poker. And they would do this thing with my brother and I, which I think now is probably considered child abuse, but then was considered awesome. They would give my brother John and I thick rolls of like $5 rolls of quarters. And they would walk us through the casino and point out that at that time there was all these prostitutes and drunk people. Maybe there still are. I don't hang out in the casino as much these days in Atlantic City. But Grandpa would be like, there's Big Bertha. And there she was, 420 pounds of Bertha. And it was wild. It was wild to be a kid and to walk through that sort of scene. And they would walk us through and take us up to the arcade. And for 3 hours straight, I would play Rampage, which is a game where you could climb up a building as a green dragon or a Godzilla and eat people and smash helicopters. It was a great game. And then they would come back and get us. But I wrote this song about Rampage. Jack split a little while ago, and May took off in just this last year, and I'm told that in her apartment in Northeast Philadelphia, she was setting up a card game for her and her friends, and she put out a nice spread of probably sweet, sweet things, and put on some of her finer duds, and she passed there before her friends arrived, and I feel like that ain't a bad way to go, I guess. But I miss them and I love them, and this is for them. Whew, okay, here we go. Can't believe it's just the second song. Holy shit, it's gonna go. Get your hat and your boots. Don't forget your bathing suit. We've been dreaming all winter long of going to the boardwalk. we ride the roller coaster, I'm gonna hold her closer. When we ride the Ferris wheel, I'm gonna whisper in her ear. I ain't never seen a girl so pretty. Oh, it's summertime in Ocean City. Playing cards with Grandpa Jack. That old man always had our back. And even when the cards were thin, Jack could always let us win. When it came time to bet, Grandma puffing cigarettes, threw all my chips out on the table, deal with the consequences later. I got ace of show and deal, it hit me. Oh, it's summertime at Ocean City. Somebody say yeah. Yeah! All right. Smell of ocean in the air, seagulls flapping everywhere. I dig my heels into the sand, get my picture with the Peanut Man. When we ride the roller coaster, everything was getting closer. Me and my brother John singing Frank Sinatra songs. The old man outside the bar, staring up at the stars. Says something never seen, none so pretty. And on the boardwalk in Ocean City. Thank you. Yeah, I appreciate it. All right, so I'll make this one short. We're I don't think the show's on anymore, but we're actually filming a Storytellers tonight. We play it on some of these podcasts. There's this incredible songwriter and singer who was a street musician in Venice Beach. His name is Ted Hawkins, and he's one of my all-time favorites. And I can't believe not everybody, some of you probably know him, but I can't believe everybody doesn't know him because his music is so incredibly powerful. And I like to rip him off from time to time, but I like to say that I do that. And this song is one of those songs where I put some Ted Hawkins influence into it, as well as some Junior Kimbrough, who is an amazing blues songwriter as well. And this is called Meet Me in the City. Meet me down in the city, I'm gonna have some fun. And if I had someone to love me, and I'd have somebody to love me. I got my eye on you, baby, and I know I ain't the only one. But if you would just say maybe, my lonely days would be done. Meet me down in the city, we could have some fun. If I had someone to love me, and I'd have somebody to love. Can't say that it ain't true, but I got a funny feeling that you're a little crazy too. The moon is shining pretty, my train rolling round the bend. And if you'd let me love you, girl, I love you like you ain't never been. Meet me down in the city, we could have some Not yet. Right here. Did not have somebody to love. Come on, baby. Louder now, come on. Somebody screaming. Did not have somebody to love. Screaming for me. Did not have somebody to love. Screaming. Did not have somebody to love. One more time. Did not have somebody to love. I got this part. Love. Thank you so much. Great singing, thank you. Yeah. These guys can sing. Independence got it all on point tonight. The lighting is fantastic. The sound is working. It's really awesome.
Let's get more.
Things could be stranger, but I don't know how. I'm going through changes now. We could spend a lifetime trying to figure it out. I'm going through changes now that have just begun. Under a purple sun, there's many reasons we are what we've become. I'm going through changes, ripping out pages. I'm going through changes now. I knew it once, but I forgot. I'm going through changes now. We want everything but what we've got. I'm going through changes now. Maybe it's too soon. Under a purple moon, but I'd ride off with you in a big balloon. I'm going through changes, rattling cages. I'm going through changes now. Sing it with me if you want. Maybe this time. Things could be different, but I don't know how. I'm going through changes, through all the strangeness. I'm going through changes now. Thank you. I appreciate it. I think we're all old enough to, is there anybody in this room that is in their 20s? That's fantastic. All right. That's great. Is there anybody in this room in their 60s?
Yeah.
Got any 70-year-olds up in here? No, come on, for real. We got one? That's amazing. Not 80, 90? Okay, I think 20 to 70 is a great range of people. I'm proud of that. I'm not trying to call attention to ages. Well, that's exactly what I'm trying to do. But I just thought perhaps it would be relevant because I think if you've lived to 20, and certainly if you've lived to 60 or 70, you know that there is a fine line between, how do I say it? Between showing love and affection and entirely creeping somebody out. And I think that that's kind of what life is all about, is walking that line. And trying to stay on one side a little bit more than the other side. And I think we've all in our own ways been tight, what do you call that? Tight rope or tight rope? Yeah,
Tight.
why would it be tight? All right, cool.
Tight.
And now it's getting smoky up here too, it's cool. When you're on a stage and you have a microphone, you shouldn't call to attention everything that you notice happening. So I'll learn that for the next time I come back to the Independent. But I straddle this line, ladies and gentlemen. I know it's hard to believe. I know you look up here and you think to yourself, man, that guy's got it all fucking figured out. But I'm here to tell you, I don't. There was a time in my life where I met somebody, and I didn't know what to say, and so the things that I said were awkward. They were peculiar. And though I knew in my heart that we should be together, she didn't know that yet. And so I was able to get this person's telephone number. No, it wasn't in like a creepy, like she gave it to me. But I don't think she expected the amount of attention that giving me the number was going to cause. And so, it was July 4th. It was July 4th, ladies and gentlemen. I was home in Tennessee. It's true, I don't know why I'm doing this voice. It was, in fact, July 4th, and I spent the day at home, and I wrote this song, and I recorded it in my bathroom, because I like the way that things sound in the bathroom. I recorded it on my couch in my living room. I even took I record on voice memos, which I don't know if that's, I used to use this other app. This part of the story doesn't have anything to do with anything, and sometimes if you wear, I guess, tight pants or something, I don't know what happens, but sometimes you take your phone out, and the applications on the phone are shaking, they're freaked out, and then you can push a button, like an X by accident, and delete one of them, and if it has all of your song ideas, it's a sad thing. Yeah, 3 times I've done it, because I was superstitious. There's nothing funny about that, to me. I know, I back it up, I'm told it's backed up, but I don't, I'm challenged. I'm challenged in a few ways. But I don't use that app anymore. This has nothing to do with the song or the story I wanted to tell. But I guess what I wanted to say is I recorded the song in about 27 varieties, in different locations, different ambiances, different vibrations, so that the feeling would be expressed up into space, back down to her cellular telephone, straight into her heart. And that she would just know. And I figured that no other guy was going to make this kind of move. And then I realized that all of her friends were really good songwriters, and that probably a few of them had also crushes on her. But I sent the song. I sent the one that I did on the porch because there was birds chirping and there was insect sounds. I wanted her to know that I dig nature. Because I do. And I sent the song, And I awaited a reply, and I waited, and I waited, and I didn't hear back. And then my buddy Mike, he called me up, and he said, my family and I are gonna go watch some fireworks. You should come out of the house. You're starting to act weird. And so I went over, and I told my buddy Mike what had happened. I said, there's this woman, kind of crazy about her. I wrote this song. I sent it. I haven't heard anything back. Not even like a leave me alone or, a nice tune or whatever. Nothing back. And I said to him, I'm not convinced, but I have the notion that something between me hitting the button in space and her phone and heart, something got crossed, and that the song didn't reach from my phone to her phone. And Mike said, that's fucking crazy. I said, she absolutely got the song, and just chill out. And I said, well, I think what I'm gonna do instead of just chilling out is I'm just gonna send it again. And that way I can be assured that, what's wrong with that? And my friend Mike, he said, please don't do that. It's not cute. And I waited about 4 or 5 seconds, I think, before I pulled my phone out and sent the other one, which I realized later was not the nature version, but was like the bathroom or the living room version. So I sent 2 different versions. That was slightly embarrassing. But I did get a reply about 4 or 5 minutes later that said, thank you, I think it's a great song. I got it the first time. It's really, really cool. It's really sweet. And it goes like this. I felt absurd. You like the roots of my soul, and I tell myself not to lose control. Well, I'll take it slow, but it's hard to do when you're a lion like me, a lion like you, honey. You got the hands that I wanna hold, and you like the room to the house of my soul. God damn. My friend, he said you better play it cool. First thing I did was to break that rule. Guess I'm a fool, should've known better. But there's a pain in my heart and I'm dying to get her. Baby, you got the hands that I wanna hold. You like the root of the house of my soul. Ba-ba-da-ba, do-do-do-do. Ba-da-da-ba, do-do-do. Ba-ba-ba-ba, do-do-do-do. Ba-da-da-ba, do-do-do. Hey! God damn. Thank you. Perhaps it was the squeaky part she didn't like, I don't know. Alright, what should we do now in the blue light? Alright.
Gemini!
All right.
On the attack.
I was more talking to the voice in my head, but we can play a bunch of those. I would like to play some of those. Okay. You like that one? Old things that I found, old bones lying on the ground, old bells that I hear ring. Ooh, I love them old things. Old songs don't, no. Old cars don't go too fast, old dogs lying on the grass, old homes full of ghosts. Ooh, I love old things the most. Them old things, they amaze me. You ought to see my old lady. She wears a big old hat and old blue jeans. I love them old things. Old songs, I hear them old folks sing. My fingers green from this old ring. I've been around from coast to coast. I still love old things the most. Them old things, they amaze me. You ought to see my old lady. She wears a big old hat and old blue jeans. I love them old things. Them old things, they amaze me. You ought to see my old lady. She wears a big old hat and old blue jeans. I love them old things. Ooh, love them things. Ooh, love them things. Thank you. Appreciate it. That one's gonna be a big hit. Awesome. Okay, so I don't know how long ago, but a good old friend of mine sent me this book. She's a great poet that lives in North Carolina. Sent me this book by a man named James Kavanaugh. And the book is called There Are Men Too Gentle to Live Amongst Wolves. She had sent me some books prior that I did not read. But this one I felt pulled to somehow. And I opened it up and I read it, and it blew me away. And I guess I describe it as like when you hear your favorite song, or bless you, or you sneeze your favorite sneeze, you eat your favorite food, and you feel connected, you feel alive, you feel understood. And Kavanaugh was since passed, but he was a great voice for the freaks and the underdogs and the outsiders. And if you haven't read any of the stuff, I'd recommend it. The book is There Are Men Too Gentle to Live Amongst Wolves, and this song is called Wolves. Set the mood, baby, yeah. Got my money on that old blind horse. She can't see, but she knows the course. I know some people who have seen it all, yet their hearts beat behind walls. I'm tough enough to run with the bulls, yet I'm too gentle to live amongst wolves. came for the sweat, the blood, the piss and the proof. I know some people who are so smart, yet they build pillars around their hearts. I'm tough enough to run with the bulls, yet I'm too gentle. To live amongst how with me if you want. That's good. Hey! Seeing you vulnerable, I kissed your cheek. Seeing the way you walk down my street. Tell me, honey, why do you want to act so hard? We both know it ain't who you are. So scared to play the fool, and I'm too gentle. To live amongst wolves. Thank you. Picked an apple off a tree and came and brought it to me. I never knew you had a tattoo, but after last night I do. I drove many miles to knock at your door, and if you lived further, well, I would have driven more.
Yeah!
That's right. I watched you dance around the room. I watched you dance naked and free. You asked me to forget myself. I asked you not to forget me. And before the morning comes and we have to face the light, let me be your man again tonight. When I was younger, I was taught, do what you want, but don't get caught. I've done most everything that I can do. Girl, I'm so badly in love with you. I drove many miles to knock at your door. If you lived further, I would have driven more. So before the morning comes and we have to face the light, honey, let me be your man again. trying to see if you guys are standing out of excitement or because you don't have seats.
All the above.
I can't see shit.
Love you, but you're lying.
All right, but let me do one happy thing first, and then.
Make us move.
Then, all right. Well, I'll do what I can. We will. Yeah. Okay, here we go. My love, fall asleep, my baby. Close your eyes and cool your mind. Fall asleep, my love. Fall asleep, my baby. I'll be here when you awake with kisses warm and tender. And I'll see the morning break. No pain I don't remember, no pain I don't recall. Yeah. There's a bluebird on my windowsill, singing fall asleep, my love. Well, I see the morning break, now it's warm and sunny. I'll bring you coffee that I made with a little honey, with a little honey. There's a bluebird on my windowsill. What a gift it is just to be still. There's a bluebird on my windowsill. So fall asleep, my love.
Song for Sid.
What do you say?
A song for Sid.
The lights went blue. I have hair. Wanna know that? Yeah, it was kind of a fucked up thing for me to say. I was part of this variety show called Cabinet of Wonders, and we actually played the Jewish Community Center right down the road. I got to meet the great Joan Baez. And there was one point during the show, my hat fell off, and the guy, my buddy Wes, who hosted, was like, holy shit, you actually have hair. And so that's why I just felt it. I was like, it is true, I do. But when it was a surreal evening, to say the least, because one, I haven't been in a JCC since I was about 13 years old. And they confirmed to me after my bar mitzvah I still was not a man, and to come back later. It's not totally true. But in this particular JCC, they have, as some of you might know, they've got like a concert space, and there I was. I walk into the backstage, and Wes, the guy that hosts it, was like, Sean, because he's British. He said, Sean, because that's what the name my mother named me. Sean, this is Bobcat, because it was Bobcat Goldthwait, who I grew up like loving. And he's like, this is Joan Baez, and it was just kind of crazy. And after the show, I don't like, if I am around such individuals, which is not very often, but if I am, I want to leave them the hell alone, because I figured enough people do this stuff. But I couldn't help myself, and I said to, bless you, I said to Joan Baez, who, like in that song that I played for you earlier, I felt a deep connection, like she and I probably will wind up together. And, I don't know her marital status, but oh my God, she's so beautiful. And I need to get her number and write a song and text it to her. You never know. You never know. This was the sweetest thing, I thought. Afterward, everybody was, in the dressing room, and I went up to her and I said, I don't want to bother you, but I just don't know if I'll have an opportunity to, I don't know when the opportunity will arise again. Would you mind terribly to have your picture made with me? And she looked at me and smiled, and she has a gold tooth, sort of where I would like to have one. And she smiled, a very genuine smile, and said it would be my pleasure. And she said, when this stops, that's when my problems start. And I thought that was an incredibly sweet and humble thing for a legendary label like Joan Baez.
I want a picture with you.
I will not have my pic. No. Nope. I would be happy to have my picture with you, sir. I don't know where I'm going with this story. And what am I playing? You wanted to hear I Love You But Goodbye. This has no relevance to the story I'm telling. Oh, is there? Oh my God. All right. This is getting out of control fast. Look at that. I'll give everybody $1 back for that particular part. It's ridiculous. Why did you come? You can't stay forever. How could you leave me all alone on this earth? Who was I before you? Sometimes I can't remember. Why couldn't I been the one to leave here first? I love you, but goodbye. I love you, but goodbye. There's no words of wisdom that can make me feel better. Lately I'm having hard days, and I curse the night. Maybe I'll fly far away and try to forget her. Maybe I'll stay right where I am and get on with my life. She said, I love you, but goodbye. I love you, but goodbye. And a bird with clipped wings can still sing, but can no longer fly.
Yeah!
Who makes the decision for every beginning? There must come an end. I wanna thank you, honey, for all that you've given. I wanna kiss you, hug you, kiss you again. You're my favorite friend. Well, I love you, but goodbye. Love you, but goodbye. And a bird with clipped wings can still sing, but can no longer fly. A bird with clipped wings can still sing, but can no longer fly. sing but can no longer fly. Well, a bird with clipped wings can still sing but can no longer fly. Thank you so much. Thank you. Would you like to hear a song about getting cars stolen and alligator, half girl sort of thing?
Yeah.
What are the options?
Past lives.
All right, we'll do the half alligator, half girl song, and then we'll do
Past lives.
Colette.
Do what?
Rode around. Oh my gosh.
Water!
I've been drinking water. Just pretend that shit doesn't happen. It happens.
Hot!
Do what?
Hot!
Rode around Tennessee. He's not gonna help me. Till they stole my car. Hoping for a chance to meet the alligator girl, the electric guitar. Jumped in the river and I swam to the bar, hoping to be delivered. Pull the covers from my face, lift my head off my pillow to check the darkness just in case she waits. I thought I saw her at a bus stop praying on a busted TV screen. I thought I heard her outside an old church playing Mr. Pitiful, Good Night Irene. Somebody say it. Later on, in my hotel, staring up at stucco stars, humming a sweet song I wrote for the alligator girl, the electric guitar. Wake from clap of thunder.
Excuse me.
Pull the cover from my face, lift my head off my pillow to check the darkness just in case she waits, she waits, she waits, she waits. Thank you. All right. I'm gonna drink my water. You smoke your pot.
You do! You do it!
You're like the, like in the the drug things when you're like a kid and like you're walking down the kids like walking down the alley and there's like a dude in a suit that's like, hey kid, come and smoke this thing. Like I was waiting for you for 30 years to do that. You weren't there when I wanted it. I had to really look. That's okay. I'm glad you're here now. My drug pushing friend, I appreciate it. Not that shit is really a drug. I'm very happy that we're coming along with all that.
Yeah.
This is a song for my grandpa Sid. It's called Song for Sid.
Yeah.
As the earth stood still, Sid began to move. I understood the words he said. He understood mine too. I watched Sid suffer, and I saw Sid strong. Tell me, where do the great ones go when they're gone? He told me it would be alright to go and have fun. Said he loved his family, but it was time to run. Said I love that old man. I wrote him this song. Tell me, where do the great ones go when they're gone? I'm so glad I got to say goodbye. When you run into Jack Sidney, tell him I say hi. Don't you know I love those old men? I pray they're where they belong, hanging where the great ones go when they're gone. Well, I love that old man. I wrote him this song. Where do the great ones go? 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 When they're gone. Thank you. Thank you so much. Don't get seasick or suffer from anxiety. Since I left society back at land, and I hugged my friends, I kissed my family, now I'm a man at sea again. That's the way the ship will wreck. Ask yourself, what do you expect? There's many ways to lose your breath. That is the way a ship, that's the way a ship will wreck. I miss the salt of the ocean, I need all this commotion. If I don't get out of town, I'll go insane. Of course I miss my baby's arms, but they ain't where I belong. I'd rather die in joy than in pain. That's the way a ship will wreck. Ask yourself, what do you expect? So many ways to lose your breath. And that is the way a ship, that's the way a ship will wreck. Stars are dancing in the sky, the moon is conducting the tide, the seagulls are singing for me. And I don't know where we are, but I don't care anymore. Life is a cost of being free. That's the way we'll wreck. Ask yourself, what do you expect? There are so many ways to lose your breath. That is the way a ship, that's the way a ship will wreck. Ask yourself, what do you expect? There's many ways to lose your breath. That is the way a ship, that's the way a ship will wreck. I hope you've all enjoyed your time here this evening, because none of us can have it back. Thank you again to Nikki. Thanks to Dan and Ryan of Another Planet for being so good to me all these years. Huh? I would like to bring Nikki up, but if I did, I think she would just have to stand there awkwardly because I don't think she knows any of the songs. Nikki wants to do that. She is more than welcome.
On the attack.
Ladies and gentlemen, she and I just met. We've not had a chance to work anything out. Nikki, if you want to come up and make some shit up with me. I mean, he's kind of putting her in a weird spot, to be honest. Give us a moment. So I've already noticed that you are taller than me, which I'm comfortable with. You know, I imagine not. But it feels. Would you? No, well, I feel like that actually says a lot about me as as a man, let's not bring out my insecurities. I think that stool is taller than mine.
Can I just say, this guy in his house has guitars absolutely everywhere, including in your bathroom. Which trying to figure out how to put a guitar in my bathroom. The door.
Yeah. All I did was put the guitar in the bathroom. No, well, I appreciate that. I do a lot of my finer work in that bathroom. It's true. And I think the reason I had a dream. I read this interview with Kurt Cobain when I was younger, when I was a younger lad, and he said that he had put guitars in every room in his house, including the bathroom. And I thought that is fucking cool. And I told myself then as a teenager that if I ever could buy a house, the guitar would go in the bathroom. Yeah. The bathroom is a sacred, magical place for music and bowel movements alike. Which is a sacred act. I'm not afraid to say it. I hope so, Nick. We'll sing together, we'll poo together. Alright, no pooing together. How many times do I want to say so? We had a little conversation. Usually. We had a little conversation in the back, right there, while you guys were sitting there. We decided to sing a Leonard Cohen song together that we have never sang anything together.
I don't even know if I know it, but I'm going to just try to... I'm going to read your lips.
All right, I'm going to read yours as well. Sometimes I find I get to thinking of the past. We swore to each other that our love would surely last. You kept right on loving, and I went on fast. Now I am too thin, and your love it is too vast. And I know from her eyes, and I know from her smile, that tonight we'll be fine, we'll be fine. That's all it does. For a while, we'll get it on the next one. And I choose the rooms that I live in with care. The windows are small and the walls are always bare. There's only one bed, there's only one prayer. And I wait up all night for her step on my stair. And I know from her eyes, and I know from her smile, that tonight we'll be fine, we'll be fine, we'll be fine, we'll be fine. Sometimes I see her undressing for me. She's a soft, naked lady, love, meant for her to be. And she's moving her body, so brave and so free. Well, if I got to remember, that's one fine memory. And I know from her eyes, and I know from her smile, that tonight we'll be fine, we'll be fine, we'll be fine, we'll be fine. No, thank you for forcing us into that. I'm gonna leave you all with one more tune. Thank you so much for coming tonight. I would just like to say, if we've lost any little bit of connection with ourselves or with each other, it is time, in my estimation, to fight like and to not hide our hearts, and to be bright lights of love. And I really appreciate you all coming with your open hearts tonight and being beautiful, beautiful cats. Thank you. Whether I'm right, whether I am wrong, time it goes by, life it goes on. When the light is on my side and love reveals itself to me, then I can, yes I can. Life can be set free. Every garden can grow, every mouth can form a smile. Let yourself go, ease your mind for a while. When you're tired, when you're torn, when humankind it seems filled with misery, that's when you can. Yes you can. You can be set free. When the lights go out, I'm not lonely. It's the only thing that ever mattered to me. And we can, yes we can. We can be set free. We can know peace. We can be set free. Thank y'all so much. Wish you peace and love. See y'all soon. Thank you so much. So if y'all know the words to the song, sing it with me. If you don't know the words, yeah. All I wanted was a good song and a fair friend. You came along just then. You gave me crazy love, you whispered. You got a bottle and a body that you're missing. I wasn't much of a fighter or a lover. You said don't get excited, just take cover. We stepped into the light, took pictures of each other. Some were in black and white, others were in color. Colette, the second we met, you go to my head. I took a breath and I leapt into the atmosphere. Well, I guess it was something she said. We'll rest and we're dead. Now it must seem pretty clear that I love you. Yes, I do. All I wanted was a good song and a fair friend. You came along just then. You gave me crazy love, you whispered. You got a bottle and nobody that you're missing. I wasn't much of a fighter or a lover. You said don't get excited, just take cover. We stepped into the light, pictures of each other. Some were in black and white, others were in color. All right, in the second we met, you go to my head. Took a breath and I leapt into the atmosphere. Well, I guess it was something she said. We'll rest in the dead. Now it must seem pretty clear I love you. Yes, I do. Let's go. Here she comes. Here she comes. I've been waiting so long. Can my baby come? Colette knew the second we met. You go to my head. I took a breath and I leapt into the atmosphere. Like yes, it was something she said. For the rest of the day. Now it must seem pretty clear I love you. What? Oh man, but I need my buddy Joe to sing that. It takes two of us.
I can do it.
That was a song that you guys. That's amazing. Congratulations. Oh my God, that's so romantic. I write the songs and I can't get married, but okay. How about we'll do two more. That's all right. It's difficult to do that stuff without the band. Okay, we can do that. All right, maybe three more because this one's really short. Maybe someday you'll be happy, and I'll be happy too. But today I am sad and lonely, living without you. Girl, I wish that we could stay together. I love you. without you. But I wish that we could stay together. Oh, stay together, I love you. Baby, maybe someday you'll be happy. You'll be happy and I'll be happy too. Oh, I wish that we could stay together. Oh, stay together, I love you. Thank you. When I got to New Orleans, I learned how deeply I could breathe. It took a long time to get there, to be a long time before I leave. I heard a story of a tidal wave that nearly brought this whole place down. But the air's still sweet. Lord, I love this town, and I might never leave. Go and swing your partner around. It's true, I've always been partial to the smell of sweet olive trees. I met some mighty good people down there on Deslong Street. But where there's something in a feeling, man, it's hard to explain. Since I got to New Orleans, shoot, I ain't been the same. A story of a tidal wave that nearly washed this whole place out. But ooh, yes, still sweet. Lord, I love this town, and I might never leave. Go and swing your partner around. Swing. Story of a tidal wave that nearly brought this whole place down. But yes, it's sweet. Lord, I love this town. I might never leave. Go and swing your partner around. But I know it's soul is real. I can feel its heart is true. It's like this darkness, baby, in New Orleans, hallelujah. Thank you. Thank you so much. Appreciate it, y'all. Thanks so much for coming. Don't leave me, and I've got music and stuff like that over there. I'll be back there in a little bit. If anybody wants to say hello or goodbye.
Hello.
Let's do this shit again soon. It's early in the morning. What are we doing up still? Drinking wine out of coffee cups. That's fine by me, as long as I'm lying by you. Last week I was in a foreign town. I was a tourist then, I'm a tourist now. In the towns that I live in, I guess that's fine too. I'm gonna find my way. I've got nothing left to say but take my hand. Come and take my hand. I don't own a horse, but I'll be back in the saddle this time on Tuesday. I'll fly out of Seattle back to Pennsylvania to pick up what I left. I don't miss these cold seasons, but I miss my mind. I don't know the reason. Sometimes I miss my poppy lives in New Jersey. Wasn't that far away. I'm gonna find my way. Got nothing left to say but take my hand. Come and take my hand. I've made love my own mistakes. There's a few I chose to lose, a few I chose to take. It's early in the morning, what are we doing up? Still drinking wine out of coffee cups. That's fine by me. You. Thank you.